In this video, we'll learn how to view more details about the site for a particular request, and we'll learn how to update the information for each of those sites in the request. So within the PAI Request Management System, within the request table, each request may have one or more sites associated with it. We're going to look at an example here where we have a request 640 that has multiple sites associated with it. If we scroll over to the column that says Site Details and click on the gray button that says View Site Details, this window appears. We have some information that we already know. It's ID, that it's an LEA, and what the entity name is. That is also displayed in that first table. But we now have new and more information. We have in this table, within the window, a row for each site that was mentioned in the request. And for each of these sites, we have the principal name and email, coach name and email, whether or not it's an IU run classroom, and if so, what the name of the IU is, the number of teachers for that site, and we can look at those teachers as well. We can even take it a step further and modify those teachers or even add new teachers. First, we'll take it slow by just looking at editing some of this existing data, such as the principal name, email of the coach, that information, as well as the IU information, if it exists. We can click on where it says Edit Site Details. And you see here, we can edit the principal name and email, the coach name and email. We can identify it as an IU classroom. Let's just say that it is for this example here. Secondary field will appear, and I'm just going to select the first IU here just as our example, and I'll click Save. You'll see that everything updated, and now if we head over to that record, we see that now it is an IU run classroom, and it's for Allegheny. Of course, in the real world, that wouldn't be here, but we are just talking about a demo example here. Let's take a look at who those 5 teachers are. So rather than clicking Site Details, we're going to click on View Edit Teachers. Here are those 5 teachers right here. It's only going to show us the teachers for that particular site. We can delete one of these teachers if we'd like. We can add a new teacher as well by using the fields down here, or we can edit an existing teacher. We just have to make sure we click the Save button when we're doing that. So that is how we're going to go into the PAI Request Management System, focus on a particular request, look at the details of that request in terms of its sites, and then look at even more specific detail about those sites, including their coach and principal, whether or not it's an IU run classroom, how many teachers are there, and then we had covered how to edit those teachers and those site details as well. So that concludes this short overview.